Hello Aries, and welcome to your tarot reading for May 2025. It's wonderful to connect with your fiery spirit today. How are you feeling as we step into this new chapter? Are you sensing that signature Aries impulse for action bubbling up? Sometimes understanding the wider astrological influences can add depth to the tarot's messages. If you're curious about the main planetary transits this month, and how they might interact with these cards, we break it all down in our horoscope forecast video for Aries, which could definitely complement this reading. You might find some interesting parallels. Now, in our tarot journey together today, we'll first explore the main themes shaping your overall experience this month, the general landscape of your energy. Then, we'll dive deeply into your heart space, looking at the currents influencing your relationships and emotional world. And finally, we'll focus on your material world, examining the energies around your career, finances, and ambitions. As always, please remember this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate with your unique situation, and simply leave the rest behind. Trust your own intuition above all else. Okay, let's dive in, starting with your general outlook for May. We have the Page of Swords setting the stage, followed by the Four of Pentacles reversed as your key focus or action, leading towards the Ace of Cups as a potential outcome. Page of Swords, Foundation Current Energy. The foundation for your month, Aries, is marked by the Page of Swords. This card brings an energy of curiosity, mental agility, and a thirst for truth and clarity. You might be entering May feeling intellectually stimulated, ready to ask sharp questions, cut through confusion, and speak your mind. There's a restless mental energy here. Perhaps a new idea or a desire to learn something specific is capturing your attention. It can also represent needing to be vigilant, keeping your eyes open, and perhaps dealing with communications that require careful handling. This isn't a time for passive observation, it's about active mental engagement. Your mind is your primary tool right now. Therefore, embrace this quest for knowledge and clarity. Use your sharp intellect to assess situations, but be mindful of coming across as blunt or overly critical. Channel this energy into productive learning and clear communication. Four of Pentacles reversed, key influence, focus action. The key influence or area demanding your focus is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Traditionally, the upright Four of Pentacles is about holding on tightly to money, possessions, control, or even old ways of being. Reversed, this energy signifies a loosening of that grip. This is a call to release, Aries. It could be about letting go of possessiveness, overcoming a scarcity mindset, or releasing rigid control over situations or people. Perhaps you're being asked to open up, share your resources, time, energy, money, or step out of a comfort zone that has become too restrictive. There might be a fear associated with this release, a worry about instability. Now, for some, this might not be about finances at all, but about releasing emotional blockages or rigid thinking patterns. The guidance here is clear. Identify what you've been clinging to out of fear or habit. Consciously choose to relax your grip. This release is necessary for flow and growth. Embrace generosity and flexibility as your action points this month. Ace of Cups, potential outcome direction. Following that release, the potential outcome shimmering on the horizon is the beautiful Ace of Cups. This card is a powerful symbol of new emotional beginnings, overflowing love, compassion, intuition, and creative potential. It suggests that by using your mental clarity, Page of Swords, to release what no longer serves you. Four of Pentacles reversed. You open the door to profound emotional fulfillment and connection. This could manifest as a new relationship, a deepening of existing bonds, a surge of creative inspiration, or a powerful wave of self-love and acceptance. It's an open heart, a cup overflowing with positive feelings. This outcome indicates that emotional vulnerability and openness are where your true power lies this month. To move towards this potential, nurture your emotional well-being. Be open to giving and receiving love freely, and allow your intuition to guide you. Embrace this potential for heartfelt new beginnings. Let's transition smoothly into the realm of your heart, Aries. For love and relationships, your cards are the Three of Swords as the foundation, the Queen of Cups as the focus, pointing towards the Lovers reversed as the potential outcome. Three of Swords, foundation current energy. The foundation in your love life this month carries the energy of the Three of Swords. This card often speaks of heartache, painful truths, separation, or sorrow. It represents a necessary confrontation with something difficult, a moment of clarity that might sting. It could be lingering pain from a past hurt, a current situation causing emotional distress, or the need to face an uncomfortable reality within a connection. It's important to acknowledge this energy without fear. While this signifies pain, it also signifies truth. Pretending things are okay when they aren't serves no one. For some, this might simply be a past wound surfacing for final healing, not a present crisis. The presence of this card indicates that acknowledging any emotional pain or difficult truths head-on is the starting point. Don't shy away from what hurts. Understanding its message is the first step towards healing. Face it with courage. Queen of Cups, key influence, focus action. Your focus, or required action here, is embodied by the Queen of Cups. This queen is the epitome of emotional maturity, intuition, compassion, care. She feels deeply, but isn't overwhelmed by her emotions. She understands them and uses them wisely. In the face of potential heartache, Three of Swords. Your path forward involves embodying this queen's energy. It means leading with your heart, but with wisdom and boundaries. Tune into your intuition. What are your feelings really telling you? Practice compassion, both for yourself and others involved. Nurture your emotional well-being. This is about being emotionally available and supportive, yet maintaining emotional intelligence, and not getting swept away by drama. Your action is to connect with your deepest feelings, trust your intuition implicitly, and respond to relationship dynamics with kindness, empathy, and emotional honesty. Be the calm, loving presence. The Lovers reversed, the potential outcome, stemming from acknowledging pain and focusing on emotional maturity, is the Lovers reversed. Upright, the Lovers signifies harmony, choices aligned with values and union. Reversed, it often points to disharmony, imbalance, poor choices, or a disconnect within a relationship or regarding relationship decisions. It can suggest a conflict between your head and heart, internal conflict about values, or difficulties in communication leading to misalignment. This doesn't necessarily spell doom, Aries. It highlights a potential challenge, ensuring your choices are truly aligned with your core values and fostering genuine harmony, not just surface-level agreement. It warns against making decisions based purely on fleeting desire or external pressure. The path here requires conscious effort towards alignment and clear communication. Re-evaluate choices, ensure they reflect your authentic self, and work actively on bridging any gaps in understanding or values within your connections. Addressing potential imbalances proactively is key. Now, let's shift our focus to your material world, Aries, your work, finances, and ambitions. Here we find the Nine of Wands reversed as the foundation, the Eight of Pentacles as the focus, and the Page of Cups reversed as the potential outcome. Nine of Wands reversed, foundation current energy. Your starting point in career and finance is the Nine of Wands reversed. The upright Nine of Wands speaks of resilience, boundaries, and the final push before success, often while feeling weary but determined. Reversed, this suggests that persistence might be waning, boundaries could be crumbling, or you might be feeling overwhelmed and ready to give up just before the finish line. Perhaps you're tired of fighting the same battles, or maybe paranoia or stubbornness is hindering progress. There could be a sense of exhaustion, or a reluctance to defend your position anymore. For some, this might simply be a sign that a long-standing struggle is finally easing up, allowing you to lower your guard. The core message is about evaluating your stance. It's time to assess if your defensiveness is still necessary, or if you need to find a new source of strength and motivation. Reassess your boundaries and your energy levels. Determine if you need rest or a different strategy. 8 of Pentacles. Key influences, focus action. The key focus or action required is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the card of craftsmanship, dedication, skill development, and meticulous hard work. It's about honing your craft, paying attention to detail, and finding satisfaction in the process of learning and improving. Regardless of the weariness suggested by the 9 of Wands reversed, the path forward lies in diligent effort and focus on quality. This is the time to immerse yourself in your work, learn new skills, refine existing ones, or dedicate yourself to a project with focused attention. Forget grand gestures for a moment. Success comes through consistent, high-quality work. Find pride in the details. Your action is to commit to the process. Put in the hours, focus on mastery, and let the quality of your work speak for itself. This dedication will rebuild your foundation and potentially shift the energy from weariness to purposeful engagement. Page of Cups reversed. Potential outcome direction. The potential outcome emerging from this focus on diligent work is the Page of Cups reversed. Upright, the Page of Cups brings creative ideas, emotional sensitivity, and intuitive messages. Reversed, it can indicate creative blocks, emotional immaturity, disappointing news, often delivered gently, or overlooking intuitive nudges. Perhaps the intense focus on the practical 8 of Pentacles might temporarily overshadow your creative or intuitive side. It could also suggest that an expected opportunity or piece of good news might be delayed or not unfold exactly as hoped. Be aware of potential naivety or overly sensitive reactions in professional dealings. This outcome isn't necessarily negative, but it calls for managing expectations and staying grounded. The guidance is to actively nurture your creativity alongside your practical efforts. Listen closely to your intuition, even if it whispers, and handle any potential setbacks with emotional maturity rather than disappointment. Stay open, but remain realistic. So, Aries, May looks like a month of significant shifts. It starts with a call for mental clarity and a crucial need to release old patterns of holding on too tightly. While there might be some emotional truths to face in relationships, focusing on compassion and intuition helps navigate potential imbalances. In your career, pushing through weariness by dedicating yourself to skillful work is key, though be mindful of keeping your creative channels open. Overall, letting go seems to be a major theme, paving the way for new emotional beginnings if you embrace the process with courage and diligence. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.